Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. A grand ceremony was held on Tuesday, October 27th, to officially open the Department of Social Services Yes to Success YTS Skills Training and Diversion site. The site opening activities commenced on October 16th with the YTS Promotional Video Challenge, the blessing of the building, and the opening of the YTS 6th Skilled Training Program for Youth on October 19th, as well as the YTS Informational Session on October 22nd. The activities continued on Tuesday with the grand opening.
How did we get here? Our Minister Evelyn's commitment to youth development. He embraced this program from the minute he stepped into office. He has been and continues to be a stalwart of youth and community work. As such, although the program itself had already started, when we needed infrastructural setup, NIA funds were allocated for this construction. Permanent Secretary Keith Glasgow and Social Services Director's membership on the National Advisory Board of the YES Project, which incorporated the OECS juvenile justice reform, was instrumental in helping us to stay abreast of and make good use of a wealth of training for our staff and resources for this site. It is an operation that we have been working on for over a year and a half. A modest setup, I say, but a setup with big plans.
Director of the Department of Social Services, Sandra Morton, made the opening remarks, which was followed by remarks by Azilla Clark of the OECS USAID Juvenile Justice Reform Project in St. Kitts and Nevis, and Dwayne Hendrickson, CARICOM Youth Ambassador. The feature address was delivered by Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, who said he is pleased to be associated with the project.
This project and this program that we are launching today is a very good demonstration of what the Nevis Island administration is investing in our young people. Of course, it looks quite simple, but it would have cost quite a bit of money. And of course, anything to do with the development of our young people, this ministry will ensure that wherever the funds come from, that we will have the funds to complete programs like these. And I want to encourage the young people who will pass through this center and this program to take full advantage with the assistance of this Yes to Success program. Within social services, within my ministry, and within the Nevis Island administration, the word failure is not in our vocabulary. We are all about success. We are all about success. And this will be another feather in our cap, in our ministry, as we continue to push to empower our young people and never to leave anyone behind. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your attention. And once again, I am pleased and delighted to now officially declare this site open.
Chaired by Permanent Secretary Keith Glasgow, the program also featured items of entertainment by Zenzeli Kelly, Brenna Grant, and Eliezer Ramirez. The site opening activities will continue on Thursday, October 29th, with a commemorative tree planting by YTS program youth from 2015 to 2020 and the announcement of the video production winner. For 2020, the areas under the Yes to Success program are digital jobs, online training, training in the art of pottery, and heavy equipment operation. The following is a notice from the Ministry of Tourism regarding the final COVID-19 sensitization sessions for the tourism sector. The Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the Nevis Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Health, will be conducting its final COVID-19 sensitization sessions this week. All hospitality employees, entertainers, tour guides, taxi operators, and other hotel vendors who did not attend any of the previous sessions are asked to register with the Nevis Tourism Authority by 4 p.m. on Wednesday, October 28, 2020. Hotel employees, taxi operators, catamarans, water activities and water taxi operators, tourism retail outlets, attractions, land-based tour operators, destination management companies, meetings and events, allied agencies, housekeeping and entertainers should visit Nevis Naturally Facebook page to register. The training will take place from 3:30 p.m. on Thursday, October 29th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center. In related news, co-chair of the Nevis COVID-19 Task Force, Brian Dyer, is reminding taxi operators of the upgrades which must be made to their vehicles prior to the reopening of the borders of St. Kitts and Nevis.
The borders of St. Kitts and Nevis will be open come Saturday, 31st of October. I'd like to appeal to our taxi drivers who are yet to complete the separation between the driver and passengers. Please be advised, if you would like to participate in the tourism trade of transporting passengers to and from the franchise hotels and to the quarantine facility, please ensure that this partition is installed in your van and inspected by the Ministry of Tourism before on Saturday.
Dyer gave the reminder at the Monday, October 26th, the Nevis COVID-19 EOC briefing.
The Ministry of Tourism and the Tourism Authority have conducted training for all taxi operators and persons involved in the tourism trade. Specifically with regards to taxi operators, they are required to upgrade their vehicles with installing a barrier between the driver position and the passenger seats. That barrier can be made of plastic or plexiglass and installed permanently, or can be removed with regards to servicing of the vehicle, etc. And as part of the upgrade of these vehicles, it is required for the vehicle to be outfitted as well with a garbage or receptacle that is operated using your foot to ensure that the gloves that are being disposed of or tissues used in the bus can be properly disposed of. It is also a requirement for you, the drivers, to have hand sanitizers in your vehicle to ensure that your patrons and yourself can frequently wash your hands. It is important also that you have some gloves, disposable gloves, when handling the baggage from persons coming into the country from high-risk areas or moving passengers to the quarantine facility or to the designated hotels that will be open during the first phase of our opening of the borders.
Co-chair of the Nevis COVID-19 Task Force, Brian Dyer. Still to come, NEVLEC advises of planned power outage for Wednesday. The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. NNC.
Welcome back. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will host his next monthly press conference on Thursday, October 29th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinney's Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and the Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. The following is an advisory from the Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, regarding a planned power outage for October 28th. NEVLEC wishes to advise customers on the Charlestown 1 feeder from Prospect to Marion Avenue via Government Road that there will be an outage on Wednesday, October 28, 2020 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is to facilitate the upgrade and relocation of Four Seasons Resort and Charleston 1 high-voltage conductors along the Island Main Road between SL Hosford and the roundabout next to Delta Gas Station. NEVLEC apologizes to its customers for the short notice and any inconvenience caused due to the interruption. Meantime, NEVLEC is reporting that work undertaken to correct defects on Generator 7 were successful and the unit was restored to full operations on Monday, October 26th. This has alleviated some of the stress on the plant. However, work is ongoing on Generator 6, which means NEVLEC is not yet able to return to normalcy and that load shedding will be enforced as the need arises. Load shedding could mean that larger areas are isolated to maintain the stability of the power station and avoid an island-wide shutdown. An announcement will be made shortly, and if necessary, a revised load shedding schedule will be posted to inform all customers of the times, dates, and areas which may be affected. NEVLEC apologizes for any inconvenience caused due to these interruptions and will continue to update the public regarding the situation. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.